Watchers, hi. Shelley King, Coronation Street actress. A lot of people wouldn't know her. I've never heard of her. I don't waste my time watching Coronation Street, and I can't be bothered to waste my time looking into it, and I can't be, you know, um, life for me is too dramatic as it is without worrying about a fictitious drama. Anyway, Shelley King has been diagnosed autistic. Uh, Someone famous and who is in the public eye, so to speak. Yes, I am a member of the public, but she isn't in my eye, but to a lot of members of the public, she is. It's a lot easier for her being in the public eye. Also, in the public eye, and also money, etc. people have. It's actually easier for autism to be diagnosed. It can be diagnosed in young children or young adults quite easily, but the older someone gets, it's like it only affects people below a certain age. But autism is something that develops over time. When you actually understand autism, you actually you can spot it. So I mean, there's lots of people suffering from autism, and in this country and around the world, probably. Well, we'll deal with this country because this is the only place I can really make a difference by attempting to do a video, I guess. Well, to start with, anyway. Starts in your. I went into politics. I want to help my community. If it doesn't start in your own street, and help people in your own street, round the corner, in your area, in your constituency, and then followed in Google. It's kind of you are out of touch, basically. I don't know why I said that because I'm talking about autism, but I'm not going to knock it out. I'm not going to take it away from the video. But as I said, if it's to do with network, there would be a network, they could spot it and get a help. There are other people who are not getting help. They are suffering. People who are having to deal with the progression of autism are suffering. And so it is not being diagnosed. I would like to actually say this about autistic people. They are a blessing to society and to the world at large. If Sir Isaac Newton was alive today, he would not have discovered that force equals mass times acceleration. He would not have got there because he would have been pumped full of drugs. It's also, I may add, if he weren't from a rich family and had rich backers at the time, they would have probably just put him away in a hospital. So there you have it with that. They are also a blessing to society, and I find them a blessing to me. During lockdown and all that, I was looking at the data. Now, this doesn't add up, right? We're in lockdown here, and it's going up. It's going down. We go into lockdown, and it goes up again. The data, protests during lockdown, no spike. This would indicate that lockdown doesn't work. I was sharing this widely online and in social media, and I know plenty of people online and in social media who are autistic. And I was saying this, and if I had got my data analysis wrong, they would have actually realised it and been very stressed out by it and let me know about it and let me know I was wrong. I was quite prepared for that, and I wasn't really sure of myself. I was expecting them to do it, but they didn't. And this is, autistic people are a blessing. The fact that they didn't dispute me, because the way the brain works, if I'd got the statistics and the data wrong, they would have called me out. And I would have backed down, because when it comes to that level of logical thinking, autistic people are better at that than the rest of us. Though we are all autistic to a point. All human beings are autistic. If we weren't autistic, we wouldn't have bothered to go out of the trees and go wandering in with big tigers and that. And then we evolved to adapt. But as it's gone on, because of a slight bit of autism, a few of us went down from the trees to have a look around, inquisitive, and there's probably a few got fascinated by what's down there. I mean, autistic people do have obsessions, and this may be how it happened. I'm not saying it did. I mean, we can't say, but we did come down from the trees, and it is related to intelligence. So, some of the most intelligent people around through history have been autistic. So there's no stigma to it, but it can be a problem in places, and the kind of linear thinking can lead to problems, which is why it needs to be diagnosed. So it is understood that the kind of linear thinking is kind of dealt, so autistic people can be helped. As far as I can see, it's nobody's looking for it as looking to diagnose it, and so there's a lot of people suffering. That's all I want to say.